Alright, this is the Maverick, and I wanted to start this video by talking about the third parties. If you'd seen my previous videos on Republicans and Democrats, you should be warmed up and really now know what the parties stand for. But now let's get into the third parties, the ones that not everybody knows. Maybe you hear a story or two about them in the news once in a while, but they just don't get the exposure they deserve. Because I believe all of them have something good to say, that the two main parties might have something not so great to say about it. Maybe you'll find a new stance in one of these parties. Maybe not. It's just great for somebody to know their options, because that's what a democracy is all about. And I want to help be your gateway into that. Let's start off easy. First, we have the independents. What makes the independents really easy and separable from everybody else is they are not an officially indoctrinated party. All they really stand for is not what a singular party stands for. They're not Republican enough to be Republican. They're not Democrat enough to be Democrat. They're not any other kind of party other than independent. That's really all. Now we have the Constitution Party. The Constitution Party is the strictest party for the rules upheld in the Constitution. So their name is really telling. How I can best summarize these guys is go read the Constitution, go read the Federalist Papers, read anything by our founding fathers that was originally accepted and indoctrinated, and you have the Constitution Party. They believe we should be a strong military power. They believe America is, without a doubt, a supreme and God-blessed nation. With that, they also are protectionist, or they favor tariffs over free or fair trade. and they're also very far right-wing. They're very capitalist. They're very minarchist, meaning minimal government. Some of them would go as far as to abolish the income tax, or to basically do anything except for racial rights or women's rights that wasn't included in the original Constitution. So I guess I like these guys because I enjoy America as it was before as opposed to now, but no, I don't find myself a Constitution Party member. Now we have the Green Party. The Green Party is the pretty much extremist group of the Democrats, and by extreme, I mean they're for social justice, they're for equality, they're for a more socialist economy, and they're for more grassroots democracy. Grassroots democracy being described as more common person action instead of action by it would be addressed as elitism, being people who have the money, the resources, the power to do so, returning the power to the people collectively. And social justice being fighting for the rights of all people to basically be equal in every sense. Now, where they split off from Democrats is not only their extremism, but I found that many of them also believe in smaller government, where the Democrats might believe in larger government. I'll address the Greens a little bit more later, but for now, I've covered your basics. Here I go with a partisan note. Finally, we have the Libertarians. Now, these guys are to the Republican Party, like Greens are to the Democrats. They're the extreme side, and they filtered out parts that they don't like. They are, like Greens, non-interventionist and peaceful, meaning they don't think we should spend as much on war. And they're also against, really, the government being involved in our lives, the state being an insufficient actor. Now, the Libertarians are interesting because I think they're the second most varied party there is, other than the Independents. Because really, the only thing that defines a Libertarian is they believe the state is insufficient. Well, that is it. You can have conservative values, or you can have liberal values. You just can't push those through the government onto everybody else. And that's really the only thing defining a libertarian. Now, I'm a libertarian just for the reason I've stated. I might be a Catholic, and I might be against things and for things, but I wouldn't push those on somebody else through state action. And that's why I'm really drawn to libertarians, because of all of those things. I'll cover every American party more, and I'll do lots of activities with each party, and I'll cover specific issues from here on out. And I'm gonna try to keep it neutral in sounding, but I'm also gonna use facts. I'm not gonna be soft on anything here. I am a facts-based person. I believe what history can show us is what we should listen to. And if you don't know history, it's destined to repeat itself over and over and over. And that's why I started this channel, to help people learn facts about their system and help increase participation and awareness in all of this. This is the Maverick signing off, and everybody out there, get learning.